Welcome to one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world, the Indus Valley Civilization. Discovered just over a century ago, this lost world completely changed the way we look at history. For years, the British claimed that India had no glorious past. But in 1921, the discovery of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro shattered that myth forever. What lay beneath the sands was a 5,000-year-old urban civilization with cities as advanced as any in the ancient world. Discovery of the Indus Valley Civilization. When archaeologists first unearthed the ruins of Harappa, they were stunned. Here stood wide streets, laid out in perfect grids, brick houses with multiple stories, and advanced drainage systems far ahead of their time. Mohenjo-Daro, the jewel of the Indus, revealed a masterpiece of urban planning. The Great Bath, a massive public pool built with precision brickwork, stood at its center. The more they uncovered, the clearer it became. This was not a small settlement, but a thriving civilization, home to more than 5 million people at its height. Social structure of the civilization. Unlike other ancient civilizations, the Indus Valley showed no signs of grand palaces or towering temples. Instead, its cities reflected a unique sense of equality. The houses, though varied in size, were built in similar styles. Streets were orderly, water supply and drainage reached almost every home, and there was little evidence of extreme wealth or poverty. Farmers cultivated wheat and barley, craftsmen created exquisite beads and pottery, and traders carried their goods in bustling marketplaces. It was a society built on cooperation and balance, a model of organization rarely seen in ancient history. And trade of the civilization. Indus people were great traders. Cotton cloth, ornaments, and beads from their workshops reached far-off lands in Mesopotamia. Caravans of bullock carts carried goods across deserts, while small boats sailed along the Indus River, connecting villages and distant markets. Their unique seals, carved with animals and mysterious symbols, acted like trademarks. But here lies the greatest mystery. Even after 100 years of research, their script remains undeciphered. The voices of this great civilization remain silent. Some seals suggest they worship nature, fertility, and animals. But without their written words, so much of their culture remains unknown. And then suddenly, the Indus Valley Civilization began to decline. Was it shifting rivers that drowned their cities? Was it devastating droughts that dried their fields? Or invasions from outside that ended their way of life? We may never know the full truth. But the ruins of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro continue to whisper of a time when human beings built cities of harmony, trade, and equality, thousands of years before modern nations existed. The mystery of the Indus Valley remains one of the greatest unsolved